What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about the updated for 2026 AFK Goliath method. First, we'll start with the car I'm going to use, then the blueprints I'll use, and then I'll go through a quick overview of how to do it. So let's get started. Starting off, I like to use the 2011 Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza edition because it gives a skill points boost. Let's talk about the tune I use. I've gone through a bunch of tunes to find the right one. There's the share code for that. I will be putting the share code for the races and for this vehicle in the description below, so you don't have to worry about looking back through the video for it. Now the Goliath is going to be on the bottom right of the map. If you don't have it unlocked, I suggest doing more mainline missions throughout the game until you can unlock it, because you can get a bunch of XP, credits, and skill points for this race. So now, let's get into the event. So I've made 3 events. I've made the 1 lap, a 10 lap, and a 50 lap. Here are the share codes for those. And I'm just going to demonstrate using the 1 lap. Now before we get this race started, let's go through the settings and make sure that they're all the same. You're going to want to make sure that braking and steering are completely auto, traction control and stability control are on, shifting is automatic, driving line is full. So that way, all you have to do is hold the gas button and you're set. If you're playing on keyboard or mouse, I recommend holding something heavy on your W key or taping it down. If you're playing on controller, a hairband or a rubber band will be doing just fine to hold down the throttle. Let's get into it. For all 3 of the events that I have made, I doubled the gravity and the torque that your car makes, so your car is stuck to the ground even better and it accelerates a lot faster. So for this tune, your car maxes out at about 245 miles an hour, which then makes it so each lap is around 9 minutes, whether it's the 10 lap, the 1 lap, or the 50 lap. So if it's the 10 lap, you end up with about an hour and 45 minutes of Goliath racing. If it's the 50 lap, you end up with about 9 hours and 35 minutes. I've tested all of these prior to making them just to make sure they work and I have no problems. I've done them multiple times and it does it like a champ. There's a couple corners that if you don't use this exact blueprint or this exact tune, that will be a problem. That's one of the corners. One of the big ones where the car always veers off to the left or ends up not following the racing line and flies into a tree when you come back after a couple hours and you haven't made any progress. Another turn that usually causes a lot of problems is coming up here. It's going to be this very sharp right hairpin. I've tested a bunch of cars from the Forza Edition X5 to the Forza Edition Corvette to the Forza Edition Pagani, and they all have problems with handling. They just can't seem to follow the racing line, and that's one of the reasons I recommend using the Sesto. So for this race, each lap you complete, you earn about 50,000 credits, anywhere from 35 to 45,000 XP, and a whole bunch of skill points. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to type them down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to get back to you guys as soon as I can. If you guys do like this content, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, and share this video with a friend. It really helps me out a bunch. If you guys do like the blueprint on this map, please be sure to save it so you don't have to go looking for it, and like it. It helps me a bunch in the game. So now that we've completely finished the race, you're more than welcome to go ahead and restart it. You won't earn any extra credits, but you will earn extra skill points. I'm just going to go ahead and continue. you do earn a really good amount of XP just for one lap. So imagine the outcome over a bunch of laps. If you guys do enjoy this content, please be sure to like, subscribe, share the video with a friend, comment down below. I'll get back to your comments as soon as possible. Have a good one, and thank you guys for watching.